Today's story is The Race of Life. But before I start the story off, show reel. Pranam, Namaste, my name is Garret. Before I start the story off, please make sure you guys remember to hit likes, subscribe and comment your learnings in the comment section below. I'm dedicated to create 4 videos a week to spread more light and positivity out there to the world, okay? It's also nice to know where you guys are tuning in from so we could connect within this space, okay? So without further ado, let's hit into the story. So once upon a time, there was this young boy, okay? He was very fit and athletic, and his very definition of success in life is winning, okay? As long as he's winning the game of life, okay? And he lives in this very small village, okay? And he has decided that because he's athletic, right, that he's held a race, okay? And he held against 2 other young competitors that were in the race of running, okay? So many people from afar in this small little village, right, heard of this boy arranging for a race. So all of them came to watch this race, okay, including one very wise old man, okay. And this wise old man traveled far from another village just to view this boy because they heard that this boy is so young and athletic and has always been winning, okay. So this wise old man came and viewed and spectated the race. So as soon as the race started off, they all started to sprint, okay. So when they sprint, close to the race line, right, you can see it's a fiery battle and everyone was racing to be first. And in the end, the boy put in his sheer determination, hard work, and just sprint towards the finish line because he wanted to win so much, okay. And sure enough, he won. So everyone in the crowd all cheered and clapped for this little boy and say, "Oh, you did good." They all cheered for him, and this little boy was happy and he said he felt proud and important for that instance, okay. And the wise old man, right, was just spectating quietly from afar with no expression and no sentiments, okay. And yeah, so the wise old man arranged again this time round because the first race was arranged by the young boy, right? So this time around, the wise old man, he's told the young boy, "Why not I arrange another race for you?" And this time round, there was 2 new challengers, and these 2 new challengers were also young and very athletic, okay? So again, this race started off and this young boy ran with all his might, okay, and he's dashed, okay. Again, he put in all his sheer determination, his perseverance, and his encouragement of winning the first race, okay. He has put his mind that I must win this second race too, just to prove that I'm best, okay. So he ran, okay, and sure enough, he won the second race as well, okay. So this time around, the crowd clap and cheer even harder. They say, "Oh, this boy is so strong, okay, he is very athletic, okay." And they were clapping really hard because this boy is a genius, okay. He is always working hard at winning, okay. So the wise old man spectated again and looked at it, and he was also again expressionless and not expressing any form of sentiments again. So this time round, he arranged a 3rd race, okay, and he told the young boy, okay, this time round you will be racing an elderly lady and a blind man. And this little boy was lost and clueless. He was like, "Why are you making me race these 2 persons? It's not even considered a race." And the wise old man just say, "Race, do it," okay. And as soon as the race started, right, the young boy dashed and ran towards the finish line. Okay, sooner or later he arrived at the finish line, and when he turned and looked at the starting line, right, he's noticed that the blind man and the old lady was still at the start line. Okay, and this time round he was waiting at the finish line and hoping for the spectators to clap and cheer for him. Okay, but this time round everyone kept silent and was just being silently awkward looking at him. Okay, and the little boy was a little bit lost and confused. Okay, and this time round he went to the wise old man. Okay, and he asked, why aren't the crowd cheering for me? So the wise old man told him, okay, look, go back to the finish line again. This time round, win the race. Okay, however, win the race together with the two of them. Okay, so the young boy was confused and he didn't know why the old man told him to do that, but he ran back to the start line, and this time round he's trying to figure out how should we race and win together. So this time around he actually held both his hands, one on each side. He held the blind man's hand and the older lady's hand and started to race. And when he raced, right, this was the only time ever in his life that he walked so slowly in a race before. Okay, and eventually they all got to the finish line. And again, this time around, the crowd clapped and cheered even louder for this little boy. Okay, but the boy was confused, was even more confused, because he's like, there's three people who ran to the finish line, and how can there be any winner? Because all of them are winners. Okay, so he asked the old man, "Sir, can you please tell me why? Who are they cheering for?" Okay, because all of us reached and arrived at the finish line at the same time. So the wise old man told him, they were not cheering for any form of winner. They are cheering at the race that has been completed. Okay, and he said that in your past you have always been racing for winning. Okay, but this time round, and you won so much more from this race. You are winning the race because you've gained a valuable lesson, not because you are winning the race in the past based on your effort of wanting to win the race. Okay, so in this moral of the story, learn and always remember this. Are you always trying to race and win this race? Just winning, okay? And if you are just winning, wanting to be successful, and winning means success to you in life, then know this. Everything in life, right, can't be derived at this word win. Okay, because if you are always constantly winning, then eventually people will stop cheering for you. You will realize that. Okay, however, if you start to take notice, if you are treating this game of life as a form of race, learn to start to notice the people beside you racing alongside you. Are they weaker than you? Are they more disadvantaged than you? Okay, if they are, then is this race of life fair if you are winning all the time? Okay, instead, when you look beside them and they are really weaker than you, older, and they are more disadvantaged in life than you, shouldn't your help be a supportive kind of give back to society, and you will gain so much more value in this race called life? Okay, so with this understanding of the story, make sure you run your race of life with a pure understanding of contribution back to the world. Because if you are just winning to race, you're just winning this race of life just for yourself, people will eventually stop cheering for you, and you will not be inspired to go further in life. Okay, so with that, I end off this video. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you do, please make sure you share your learnings in this comment section below. Okay, with that, I end this video off. Pranam.